the Sufi saint name is Ibn Arabi. In the 12th century, in the 13th century, I'm sorry. And he says two things that are very important for our topic this morning. One of them, he says, I follow the religion of love. Whatever way love's camels take me, that is my religion and my faith. Again, he says, I follow the religion of love. Whatever way love's camels take me, that is my religion and my faith. Another thing that Ibn Arabi says, he says, when an enlightened person becomes truly wise, they cannot be bound, they cannot be limited by one belief. The enlightened are not limited by religion, Ibn Arabi says. Also in the Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 9, Lord Krishna says, even those who worship other gods with faith also worship me, O Arjuna, though they do so without knowledge. Even those who worship other gods with faith also worship me, O Arjuna, though they do so without knowledge. Again, our subject today is God is one, paths are many. Religion, the word religion in English, like yoga, means to reconnect, to rejoin. And what are we reconnecting with through religion? What are we rejoining? We're joining God. We're going back to the Godhead. The Atman is joining Paramatma through yoga, through religion. In Latin, the word religion is religere, which means to reconnect. Also in Arabic, the word for religion, deen, also means path. A path that someone walks on. Similar to dharma in Sanskrit, which can mean religion, and it also can mean the path of righteousness, the path that someone takes to the absolute truth. Religion is a path that the seeker takes to rejoin Paramatma. Yaneshwar Maharaj, a saint from Maharashtra, in his commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, he says, a person continues to walk. And as the person continues to walk, the distance of his journey grows less. And when he gets to the end of the journey, he stops. Let's imagine that at the center of the world, a great mountain, and at the top of that mountain there's a brilliant ball of light, like the sun. It's so brilliant, and everyone in the world can see that great light. Its rays shine everywhere, its rays reach out everywhere. And that light is the light of Parabrahman, Paramatma, right? It dazzles the eyes. It enchants the heart. The mind, it fills with wonder and curiosity. And people want to know, what is that light? What is that light at the mountaintop? All the people from all around the world can see the light at the top of this mountain, and they have a name for it. They call it the truth. And they want to know, what is truth? A few sincere seekers decide that they want to climb the mountain. From every side of the mountain, from the north, from the south, from the east and the west. These are people who don't know about each other because they're on different sides of this great mountain, but they all see the top of the mountain from wherever they are. They see the same light of truth, and they seek it. Each one finds a map that can show them the way to the truth, that can show them the way to the top of this great mountain. And that map for each one is their religion. So the seeker on the southwest side of the mountain, he picks a map, and that map is called Islam. And he walks the path of Islam to the mountain. On the south side of the mountain, there's a woman, and she picks up a map. She wants to walk to the top of the mountain to discover the truth. And the map that she picks up is called Sanatana Dharma. In the northwest, someone picks up the map. His map is called Christianity, and he takes the path of Christianity to the mountain. So does the Buddhist, and the Tantrika, and the Yogi, the Jain. Each one has a different map to get to the top of the mountain. As the seekers, each one is on their own path. As each seeker continues to walk the path of their religion, they begin to notice that they feel heavy, that they're carrying a burden that is too heavy. And they realize to walk further on the path toward the truth, they have to let go of certain things. They have to lighten their load. And they begin to realize that the extra weight that they're carrying, the heaviness that they're carrying, is their separate self, their worldly identity. And each one decides something has to go. So the Christian decides that I'm not 48 years old, timeless spirit. I am the spirit. I'm not a body, and I'm not a person. I'm not a number. The Muslim drops his pride. He's a surgeon. He's a top surgeon in his field. He's got so much pride, and he realizes that that pride is a heaviness that he carries on the road, and he has to get rid of his pride. A Jewish professor is very proud of her accomplishments, and she realizes that her pride is heavy, and she has to drop her pride. In the same way, the yogi is carrying the burden of being a Brahmin and all the responsibility, the social responsibility of being a Brahmin, and it's too heavy, and he drops it. The Tantrika knows that he was an outcast, and he has a bad feeling about that, and he decides to let that go as well. So each one on the path has to let go of their worldly identity more and more in order to travel toward the truth, to lighten their load. The further each seeker travels on the path, each one intuitively knows that they have to drop more and more of these worldly identities that they carry. Each one has to ask, what else can I give up? What else can I get rid of? One of them says, I'm not Irish. Another one says, I'm not really a Nepali. When I was born, they told me I was Nepali, but I'm actually just a spirit. I'm a free spirit. Another one realized, I'm not a white person. Another says, I'm not a black person. I am just a spirit. I am the Atman. Another says, I am not a man. I am the Atman. I am not poor. I am the Atman. I'm not ugly. I am the Atman. I am not beautiful. I am the Atman. I'm not more intelligent than my brother. I am Atman, just like my brother. I am not more beautiful than my sister. I am Atman, like my sister. Like this, they give up their vrittis. Like this, they give up their samskaras. Neti, 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 netiti, each one says. As each seeker gives up more and more of their concepts, their ideas about themselves, the journey toward the truth becomes easier. It becomes light. It becomes more joyful. At the same time, the light of the truth grows brighter, and it seems to have a magnetic power that pulls them closer and closer up to the mountaintop. As the Christian and the Jew get closer to the top of the mountain, they can see each other in the distance and they wave. Likewise, the Muslim and the yogi can see each other very close to the top of the mountain after their long journey, and they smile at one another. They recognize that they're all going to the same place. The Tantrika and the Buddhist call out to each other, Aho! And each one seekers from their different paths, the Muslim, the yogi, the Tantrika, the Buddhist, the Jew, the Christian, they all feel as they go closer to the mountaintop, closer to the truth, they realize that they are on the same journey and that their intention is the same. They feel each other's support as they climb closer to the truth. Each one is on the same journey, but each one has a different way to get there, to the destination. Finally, when each of the seekers comes to just within a few meters of the top of the mountain, and they can see this great light is so close, something is holding them back, something is heavy, they have to let go of something else before they can complete the journey. And each one realizes, they see that they've come to the end of their path. The Muslim sees that the path of Islam has come to the mountaintop and the path is finished. The yogi sees that the yogini, she sees that she has come to the end of the path of yoga and she has to let the path of yoga go. Likewise, the Jew and the Christian, they each come to the end of the path of Christianity, of Judaism. And all of these seekers are standing now in the same space. It's all one space at the top of the mountain. Every religion, every path has brought them to this common space of the truth, of proximity, closeness to the truth. And so they let go of their sense of difference. They let go of their pride in their religion. And they realize that the goal was one. The goal is one. And that they have come close, so close to the goal. finally, the light of the truth is so beautiful. Its rays are so cool and inviting and attractive that they continue to walk further up to the truth. And they stay in a circle around the truth, their shoulders touching, their elbows touching. And the last thing they have to give up to become one with the truth, they have to surrender the I, the separate sense of I. And when they do, they become one with the truth, and the light of the truth, the light of Paramatma, grows brighter, and the light reaches more seekers, more people, all over the world. Just like Yaneshwar says, a person continues to walk on the path of their religion. And as that person continues to walk, the journey grows less. The distance of the journey grows less. And finally, they walk to the end of their path, and there they find the truth. That's what I wanted to share this morning. And I was thinking, when Lakshman asked me to participate in this satsang and share with you something from my life, I thought about my sadhana. And my sadhana is very full of spiritual dreams. I have beautiful spiritual dreams. But often my dreams are Christian dreams. And often my dreams are yogic dreams. And sometimes my dreams are Muslim dreams. And God speaks to me through my dreams in the language of every religion. And this is one of the reasons why I decided to talk about this, because I cannot choose one religion, because God speaks to me in the language of every religion. The common language of every religion is love.